You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the... I know the Institute's tactics. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make...
I'd like to help you all.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so...
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working. If he doesn't cooperate, that's as much help as I can give you for now.
ready.
The ordnance like that?
I need to talk to you
You'll
about
wipe
our
out
missing
those
synth.
traps.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you cannot...
If that synth got lost somewhere on the island, he could be in real trouble.
Look, friend, no offense. What I care about is my business.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that...
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name...
Right.
Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked.
Relax.
Sorry. My nerves.
Uh-huh.
Look, if you're really going after that synth, pretty sure you do. Just be careful. I feel like shit about what happened. I really...
Take it one day at a time.
There's a trail of blood.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to...
Yeah, we found him. One of the fogs here. Well, what's left? Now go. Don't come back.
That synth could be out there on his own. I hope you can find him quickly.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace, and it's my fault. I should have gone out. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter. You deserve...
sorry things didn't turn out better.
You and I both. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there. So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
It's kind of beautiful.
That's refreshing.
Right.
This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem, and it will continue to adapt. Long after, and then, passing that knowledge...
That sounds like a noble...
Well, thank you.
Uh-huh.
I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more...
I'd like to help you with...
Oh, well. Okay. There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more appealing.
Right. I have some flowers for you.
I'm sorry.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for...
Oh, isn't that sweet? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused. Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is that so? Huh. Most of the chumps here act like I'm out of my gourd. Good to know someone else sees it. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make it. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have.
Let's see what you have.
Now we're talking.
Can I help you?
Still collecting asters? Never mind.
That's fine. I'm sure...
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
Uh-huh. Getting better every day, I think.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose.
Uh-huh. You're safe here. That's what...
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
New guy, right?
Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a...
Sorry, didn't mean...
It's not your fault. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
some other time, okay?
I can't wait to get out of here and travel.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but...
that's a good attitude. Hope can get you through the world.
Believe me, when I first escaped, I had no... But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was...
Sure.
And now here I am.
You're lucky to have found a place.
Yeah, I guess. This just... I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than...
Right.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very good.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me...
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so... there's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hard... The boat never finished the trip, you see. So my understanding is that...
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yes?
I've got those storage drives you asked.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just...
That was all I could find on the boat.
Right. Okay, well, I'm sure... Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you.
You're back. So, what did you find? Can we really trust Dima? Or is he hiding something?
I found Dima's earliest memories. He murdered and...
Damn it. I was Do you know why he did it?
I think he just wants peace for everyone on the island.
So, he means the best? Should we help him? Is Acadia worth saving? There's good people.
Uh-huh. Acadia is still an ideal.
You're right. We have to see. I know you've been doing all the hard work. Come talk to me when this is all over.
I hope you don't mind, but I had Chase shadow you. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks? Are we closer to resolving the conflict on this island peacefully?
Your memories led me to a gravesite. You killed...
What? That's
right.
I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a...
Why did you do...
I needed to calm Far Harbor, but I couldn't live with the memories of the blood on my hands. A human and a synth are both gone.
Let's be practical.
You're right. We have to focus on what has to be done now.
Sure.
I'm starting to see things more clearly. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. And then, without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. I have an idea. There's still a way we can bring peace. But
right. I'll keep you...
Thank you. Maybe as horrifying as it might be to suggest, if Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice. We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards reconciling.
If it means peace for the island.
This will be difficult for both of us. I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor. You should be able to find a spot in the Bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done, return here and the replacement will move in and take command.
Do we have to kill the High Confessor?
It would be the most reliable way of dealing with him.
Are the children gonna stand down?
Dissent may arise, but the children have seen.
Sure.
Our replacement will leverage that.
Right. Okay, I'll do it.
Tectus lives in fear of being usurped by his predecessor Martin. Despite that, in all likelihood, Martin is dead. But if you somehow uncovered evidence of Martin's imminent return, I expect, Tectus, all we have to do is manufacture Martin's uprising. To do so, those in the nucleus have certainly been destroyed. But I built a small refuge for Martin many years ago. When he'd go there and collect any tapes you can find. And here, I want you to have...
Hey, Dima.
Let's hope that Martin's refuge turns up something useful. Now, what did you need? Excellent. Assumed you and your...
I hope we haven't disappointed you too greatly.
But am I mistaken?
Hate to anger our landlord.
Does your god not require you die in a nuclear blast? Is that not why you've taken up in the nucleus?
It's not a transaction, Dima. Adam requires nothing of us. He has granted us a chance to become something greater. To divide our weak mortal frames and bring life to millions of new worlds. We are simply accepting the opportunity his glow presents, whatever form it may take.
So if you found the launch key, you wouldn't use it?
That I don't know.
Are you afraid?
I'd be mad to say I wasn't, but we've made a home for ourselves here. Friends, a family.
A place you belong.
Exactly. The nucleus. It is a blessing of the truest order. It would be hard to leave such a gift, even if it is for another. But regardless, the key is lost. So, until Adam sees fit to return it, I dare say you're stuck with us.
I believe I'll survive.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
I heard about the execution. I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Far Harbor, I would have never let him leave. They blame us for the fog overrunning the town, Dima. And now, the children. It's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in them. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus. Dima, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbor to leave.
You can't be serious.
You know as well as I. They're not meant for this place. The fog grows thicker every year. How long before the condensers are finally overwhelmed? It's not banishment, Dima. It's mercy.
I'm sorry, Martin, but no. They have as much right to be here as you do.
Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out!
Very well. We'll talk again. When you come to your senses.
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us for people. If it weren't for Acadia, I'd be dead. No question about it.
Recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice again. Oh. Some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never... Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way.
How should I earn Tectus?
Prove your dedication to the family. Help when he'll be less likely to suspect.
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Here, the tape.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Greetings, my child. You know you've set quite the example here. True devotion to faith and family. Now, how may I serve?
Any other work you need done?
At the moment, no. Perhaps some of the other children might have need of yours.
Hi, Confessor.
Adam's favored child graces my presence. Is there something I can do for you?
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center...
Martin, play it. I want to...
Listen, children. Tectus, time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
I can't believe it. He's alive. None of the other children can know about this. The command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed.
Grand Zealot sends shivers down my spine. Please, don't tell him I said that.
Holy Adam. Thank you. Your grace.
Shield me from those who do me harm.
Wonder what's inside.
Now, where are you? Child, show yourself. Ah, there you are. Now, Martin, tell me what you found.
It's over, Tectus. Dima sent me to kill you, and I will if I have to. But if you agree to leave for good...
You're working for... There is no place beyond his reach on this island, is there? Fine. The damned machine will have what it wishes.
This land truly was meant.
Wait.
Adam keep you.
It sounds like quite the experience, but I'm glad to know there will be peace on the island again.
Atom's vision was clear on the matter. I must thank you again for sheltering me while under its sway.
Think nothing of it. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
You are too kind. I should only need just a little more fresh air.
Dima.
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Atom demands peace. Can I assume you're here to tell me your tale?
Uh-huh. I convinced him to leave the island, never return.
You did. Perhaps not an ideal rest.
Right.
Peace can finally come. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the nucleus, far...
And you really believe you can trust?
I do. I've done this before, remember? I have given him all of the best traits of Tactus, and also of Martin.
It was the right thing to do.
I'll handle things from here. I'll arrange talks between the children of Atom and Far Harbor. The children will revel in their irradiated bastion. The harbor men will continue to survive and reclaim what the fall, and my people will here for all you've done. You should also pay a visit to the nucleus. And of course, you are welcome in Acadia whenever you... After all, where would we be without...
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the island. It was you, wasn't it? You found a way to fix things.
It was the right thing to do.
I can't believe people like you actually exist. Part of the reason I didn't trust Dima was because he seemed too selfless. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home. Should I go back? Everything in Acadia has been settled.
Right. Kasumi, please, listen to me.
That's the thing, isn't it? But you're right. I need to start packing. Thank you.